to Assassin's Creed? What if I did a face reveal with the hood on?
Someone take the idea. It's too late for me. I can't wear a hood and do gameplays. What's good, YouTube? It's your Rojo bro, J Red, here to give y'all my play-in predictions. But before we do play-in predictions, I got a special treat for y'all. I'm going to show the first game highlight tape. You will understand this in a moment. Those of you that's been subscribed for a while know I used to do highlight tapes. This kind of made me miss them. But in this video, you're going to see just people who I think that are just very good in player control. They're holding down for the couple years that I've been involved. They're not selling. They usually try to win 9 times out of 10. And I just wanted to give them some credit. So let's go.
Ain't sweet, ain't funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it. Life been lit just how I want it. Yeah. Now she talking like she want me. Yeah. Ay. Wave. Look, life been lit just how I want it.
Look, I look like stressing. I be finessing. Dolo in my section. Built like a blessing. I look like stressing. I be finessing. Got my muscle flexing. My money stretching.
Yeah. Ain't sweet, ain't funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Ay. Life been going how I want it. Yeah.
Big bands like a main event. Already paid the rent. Feeling like winning my favorite. Boy, I was made for this. Flex mode on gym rat. I been that young legend, oh. Them boys can't with it. I ain't shy. I'ma let them know. All of my just be multiples of 10. I'm fed to win. All of my be comfortable with sins from his to gin. Be hating because I've been ballin' and they gotta ride the bench again. Ain't gotta wonder. I know when she callin' that she tryna ride that again. Keep it a C note. Guess it's D-League, they could be more. I brought the A game, ripping them B cups by the seashore. Filling up my rubber band, 100 band, I need that. Big dog, no small bark, I'm cool on your feedback.
Yeah, ain't sweet, ain't funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it.
Got look like stressing. I be finessing.
Yeah.
Dolo in my section.
Ay.
Built like a blessing.
In that team.
Got look like stressing.
Wave, life been going how I
Got
want
my
it.
muscle flexing.
Okay. I got a 10 on the skin. I feel like a 10 out of 10. If you hearing it, got in the plan. If not, then somebody been watching the kid. I made it out of a jam. I got some ribbons in front of me blocking you, stuck watching life from the stands. I know that you sick, the drink got me thin, I won't fold under pressure. I'm young and I'm reckless, I'm all the way in it. You see that I'm more than expected. My mind is a treasure, I get it. Deposit come from overseas. My coin up, I'm the bag boy, yeah, I told bread for the sound click. Pretty thing, quick to crack a smile for me, yeah, I gave it that joystick. Dab at the pin with no malice, before then I'm copping a mo with the palace. I'm out of the street, been legit. I used to be broke, I'm up with some chips, you can tell by the drip. Ain't nobody telling me. Don't smile for the flick, you know what it is. Ain't sweet, ain't funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it. Yeah. Life been lit just how I want it. Yeah. Now she talking like she want me. Yeah. Ay. Wait. Look, life been lit just how I want it. Ain't sweet, ain't funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it. Yeah. Life been lit just how I want it. Yeah. Now she talking like she want me. Yeah. Ay. Wave. Look, life been lit just how I want it.
Oh, the song's over. Yeah, so that was just some people I wanted to give shout outs to. Usually playing great, not selling. Just great competition. That was a great game. Like you see, we won 99 and 94. We both almost scored 100 points. It wasn't like we weren't playing a lot of defense, but it was just like an all-star game, all-star vibes. But I want y'all to look at the stats. Look at the efficiency, just up and down the board. Everybody taking great shots. Shout out Steph Curry, 32 and 10. That's crazy. That boy total D at 29 for the other team respectively. Look at the point guard play. They both have double-digit assists. So just wanted to give a shout out to a few people that's been doing it big for a while. Now, we're going to get into the play-in predictions. We'll try to go through this quickly. So for the West Coast, at the 9-10 matchup, actually, let's start with the 8-7. With the 8-7 match, I think that's tonight. Timberwolves versus the Clippers are tonight. I'm going to go with the Clippers. The Clippers have the better team. Timberwolves are still young wolves in this game. They got Paul George back with the Clippers too, so I'm going to go with the Clippers over the Timberwolves, making the Clippers have the 2 seed. And they're going to be versing the Grizzlies in the first round. Now for the 9-10 matchup. I know the Pelicans look a little bit, more sexy, you know what I'm saying? They have a little bit better players, but for the 10-9 matchup, I'm going to go with a surprising pick with the Spurs. They have an all-star. I'm going with DeJounte Murray. I know it's a bold pick, but I'm going with the Spurs. I'm not a Spurs fan. I have Spurs trauma since I'm a Laker fan. But we're not talking about the Lakers today. So as you know, the 7 plays whoever loses out of the 8-7 game plays whoever wins out of the 9-10 matchup. So it'll be Timberwolves versus the Spurs. I'm going to pick the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves will be the 1-8 matchup versus the Suns in the first round. Now to the East Coast. Nets and Cavs are tonight. There's no Jared Allen, so I'm definitely going to go with the Nets. Surprise, surprise. Even with Jared Allen, I would go with the Nets. That would make the Nets versus the Celtics in the first round, 2-7 matchup. We're going to have a Kyrie going back to Boston. Kyrie, Boston playoff. That series is going to be crazy. Celtics versus the Nets. I'm expecting a 6 or 7 game series out of that matchup. The Celtics ain't no pushover. Now for the 9-10 matchup, my Hornets, my second favorite team, favorite player, LaMelo. But I don't think they're quite ready. I don't believe in them yet. I think that man is just too cold. Ice tray. I'm going to pick the Hawks over the Hornets. That will be making that since the Cavs lost to the Nets, they will verse the Hawks in the next game in the play-in. It'll be Hawks versus the Cavs. I'm going to go with Trae Young yet again. I don't think Jared Allen's going to be back from his fractured finger. So I'm going to take Ice Trae. They're going to make it to the playoffs, making the Heat versus the Hawks in the first round. Ice Trae. Can he get it done? The boy Trae Young is just so cold, man, honestly. He's just so cold. So let's do a quick review. You see the West lineup, 1-8 matchup versus the Timberwolves, and then 2-7 Grizzlies versus the Clippers, 1-8 for the East, Heat versus the Hawks, and then the Celtics versus the Nets in Boston. Got some great playoffs coming up, man. Let me know who y'all think is going to win the play-in games. Let's try to get like 5 comments. Do we have 5 like people that know basketball? Let's try to get 5 comments today. Comment section below. Make sure you murk that like button. This is J Red saying stop quitting, get better. Oh yeah, we're also going to have playoff predictions. Going to have season award predictions coming up soon too. So Make sure you hit that sub if you're not already, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post. I'm out here.